Good afternoon, ladies and gents, and welcome to episode 185 of Love at First Scent with me, Persolaise, coming to you live, as always, from YouTube. And this is going to be the subject of this particular video here, the latest release from Louis Vuitton, part of their light cologne range. And this one is called On The Beach. And as you can see, I genuinely haven't smelt this one, so always a little bit nerve-wracking when a completely unknown scent comes along. I'm going to, if you don't mind, just poke your eyes out and just adjust something here because it looks as though the color balance has gone a little bit funny. So hopefully that is a little bit better. The joys of doing live videos. And who gets the first comment? Angela. You always get the first comment. Hi again, everyone. This is Angela. Rich Mitch is here as well. Lisbeth says hello again. Audrey Jane goes, ooh. And Olfactive Story says hello again. Right, I'm just going to unseal this because I want to do another video today as well. Let me try and do it quietly so I can talk to you while I'm doing it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. And whether you're watching live or you're watching the recording, please feel free to leave a comment, ask a question, communicate with each other, tell me your thoughts on these perfumes as and when you smell them. Not a massive fan of beachy scents, says Natasha. I like any perfume if it's well done. I do have a fondness for light citrusy colognes, but again, they have to be really well done, because when citrus notes are convincing and sufficiently natural, they are just beautiful. Can we see the box, please? Says Audrey. There you go. And so the Vuitton box is open this way, right? And then you get the quite sort of Dior-like tube box. Subscribed and worshipping, says Lisbeth. You can do the first, you don't have to do the second, it's fine. The other Vuitton that I just became recently aware of is from last year that I thought, oh, I need to do a video on, but I didn't want to do it today because I didn't want to do two Vuittons, is Nuit de Feu, Nights of Fire. Really, really great frankincense scent, kind of marketed in their masculine range. Anyway, let's look at this. And yes, true to form, it's got a beautiful color. Each of these cologne fresh scents comes in a bottle of a different color. I haven't found one fragrance from this house that I would be willing to pay the price they charge for them, says Keith. Well, thanks for touching on that, because they are pricey. They are pricey. And I wonder, if you are a frankincense aficionado, whether Nuit de Feu is actually the one that may make you change your mind. They have also got an oud coming up soon called Pure Oud. And that's going to be a very, very limited edition of... I seem to remember somebody saying either 1,000 or 2,000 bottles, and I think in the UK it's going to retail at £1,000, and it's just going to be diluted oud, I think. So I doubt we'll be smelling that here. Hello, new subscriber and addicted to your channel, says Omar. That's very kind. Thank you very much. Not too addicted, I hope, but just enjoy the videos. Atlante by Sarah McCartney for Sarah Baker is my favourite seaside perfume, says We Are Sentient. Oh, okay, I haven't tried that one. £1,000, says Audrey. Yes, apparently so. Apparently so. Better be better than the night for that money, says Benjamin. Ah, well, you don't have to pay that much to get the night from Frederic Malle, do you? Anyway, let us go to the beach with Louis Vuitton. There is something heartbreaking about these summery, beachy scents coming out now, because, of course, for so many of us in the world, they remind us of the fact that we're not going to be going anywhere near a beach anytime soon. But never mind. Health is more important. Let's not get into that. I'm curious to see what this is going to be like, because I'm always happy to add a new, fresh, citrusy, outdoorsy, summery scent. You should play some sea sounds in the background, says Audrey. Does somebody want to do like whale music or something? Just picture whale music or... see now. That's what you want. You want that citrus juiciness. You want to feel like you're just peeling some pink grapefruit. That's the first thing that I thought of here. Maybe that's because of the color. And the zest is releasing all of those lovely juices, and you're taking the flesh away from the peel, and you just sink your teeth into it. So it does create that illusion, at least to start with. One of the best citrus holograms, I think, and I suspect a lot of you would agree, is Frederic Malle's Cologne Bigarade, composed by Jean-Claude Ellena. I've always thought the actual Cologne Bigarade is better than the Bigarade Concentré, because the Concentré kind of loses the point a little bit. It's meant to be light and fleeting, and just like the experience of having a perfect orange or a blood orange or something like that in one go. This is already quite quickly turning into that sort of very difficult to describe territory of certain citrus compositions, because it's partly saline, partly indolic, but going into the realms of orange blossom, if you know what I mean. And so in that sense, I guess it's flirting with Tom Ford Neroli Portofino, which is no bad thing, but I think it's sweeter. So this is one that you may want to kind of respraying so that you get that initial burst. I do love a grapefruit, says Natasha. Miller Harris, La Pamplemousse is a favourite. And Pampleloon from Guerlain, from the Aqua Allegoria, although that's much more than just a grapefruit, of course. I love Bigarade Concentré, says Olfactive Stories. Ah, okay. Angela says, love citrus summer scents, and yes, the Malle is gorgeous. You should go to Florida, says A to Z in one. Corona is a non-issue there, lol. Yes, okay. More dark COVID humour, I think. Thumbs up for Sel Marin and Sel de Vetiver, albeit non-citrus and non-sweet, says Kim. Yeah, but those are really good examples of doing marine scents, aren't they? Whereas sometimes you just want citrus. So no marine or coconut, thankfully, says Angela. No. I think we can safely say none in this one. We have a press release. So let us go to that straight away to see what the brand themselves say about this. Come on, tablet, don't be annoying. Why is it not playing ball now? Here we go. And I think we have press release. On the beach. Escape. Infinite escape. Louis Vuitton continues its emotional adventure with Parfum de Cologne, an unprecedented concept illustrating the perfect alliance between the lightness of a citrusy mist and the depth of flowers. An unprecedented concept? I'm not sure that's unprecedented, but okay. And so came a 4-time melody, they say. We had Sun Song, the caress of a welcomed ray of sunshine, Cactus Garden, a promenade across an exotic patio. I seem to remember being very taken with that one. Afternoon Swim, a dive into an ocean of pleasure, California Dream, the enchantment of sunset, and now On the Beach continues the great West Coast escape and completes this radiant collection. On the Beach, the new perfume by Louis Vuitton recounts the delights of the coastline and the desire for wide open spaces, a blissful long stretch of beach, and the peaceful rush of the ocean. It reconnects with the ambience of the West Coast, a territory that's free, passionate, and wildly creative, extending the atmosphere of fragrances that have all the spontaneity of colognes combined with the sophistication of perfumes. Okay, let's get to the actual perfume. It says yuzu. Okay, yuzu plus neroli plus aromatic herbs. Now, you see, yuzu is not something that I have strong associations with. Let's see what they say. On the Beach, the latest creation by Jacques Cavallier Beltrude, is an olfactory bedazzlement. Why does that word sound ever so slightly rude? Here, the master perfumer brings together the boundless emotion, boundless, of a day spent on a sunny beach, the ecstasy of the sun, the unique surging of the sea, okay, and the gentle warmth of sand on skin. The sensations of the shoreline, from the vivacity of inviting waves to the more sensual graze of light. It opens with brightness and becomes a caress, explains Cavallier. Yuzu creates that brilliance. It's a rare citrus from Japan that I've been passionate about for 30 years. That's a long time to sustain a passion for a citrus fruit. Well done. It has a complex scent like a cross between grapefruit, mandarin, and orange. It's a cardinal, lively note that sweeps into an explosion of freshness. Then comes calming neroli, the sun-drenched essence of orange blossoms, a delicate and joyful punctuation mixed with a sandy note made of faceted aromatics. Sandy note. Now, see, that's interesting. Because it is in there, and I wonder how they do that. Thyme, rosemary, pink pepper, and cloves are discreet but essential to the landscape because they help create a summer ambience. A veil of cypress signs the scene like benevolent, woody shade on a cloudless day. And that's about it. And I've got the price here. 100 mils is 100 mils of the Eau de Parfum is 225 euros. Or you can have an in-store refill, so you have to have the bottle for 140 euros. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. I saw some comments flying through. Let's see what people are saying now. I love you reading the press releases, says Audrey. It's like you're marking and commentating on a pretentious dissertation that wants to make the word count. I'm glad you're not the only one who feels that way. That is some brief, says Jaylee. I'm not going to read We Are Sentient's comments. Angela says, Yuzu is a lovely note and has a fabulous cologne. We all need to go and find some Yuzu. Let's all meet up in Japan. We've said this before, haven't we? Oh no, I know what I'm thinking. We were saying it in a video that I recorded with Max 40 the other day that hasn't been released yet. So how weird that I'm talking about something you haven't seen yet. Never mind. A bit on the pricey side for a beach scent, says Olfactive Stories. Yes, but I suppose if you're heading towards a beach, you may not want to eat for a while. But I don't know. Because we're all meant to have these beach bodies, aren't we? I don't know. Beach fragrances can be split between grown-up and puerile. Hopefully this is the former with a touch of nostalgia of youth. Yeah, it's not puerile. It's definitely not puerile. But I think for that sort of money, a lot of people, the likes of nice people like you, good people like yourselves, you're probably going to be thinking, I'd rather spend that sort of money on something heavier, richer, and more opulent. Okay, we are nearly done. Back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching this video, but back in a few minutes with a release from a very well-known independent brand, but one that weirdly we don't seem to talk about very much. So see you in a bit. Bye.